published book, What Are Your Words Wearing? So that's me in a nutshell. Brigitta and I have known each other for over 4 years now, and we've worked closely together. So it's a privilege to be sharing this content, Brigitta, with the people on this Facebook live stream.
Yes, well, I'm excited that you guys are here. We're also recording it. Joe is asking, how can you mute yourself? You see yourself in a little thumbnail. All the way at the top right, there are 2 little blue boxes, and one says mute, unmute, and one says share or unshare your video. Guys, we feed off of your energy. I am all about energy. John is all about energy. Share your smile, share your beautiful face, share your workspace that you are right now. Yes, we are in a time of distancing. I like to say it's a physical distancing, not a social distancing. We're very social right now. So please share your face with us. We're all about connection. We are people that are thriving to be connected to each other. And that's what we're bringing to you right now, connection. So please, please, please mute yourself, but do share. Joe, thank you so much. Do share your beautiful face. So many incredible people on this call today. So John, thank you again for being here. I don't have my script in front of me. Will you please just hold me accountable to the time as well? We're going to be very mindful of your time. My name is Brigitta Hoeferle. I'm the CEO and owner of the NLP Institute of Atlanta. We work with people in Atlanta, but not just in Atlanta. We are throughout the United States and also internationally. I do some work, do actually a lot of work in Germany as well. That's where I come from. My background is in education. I'm a sucker for methodologies and for training. I have been the fast track female trainer for the largest self-development company in the world, just so you know a little bit about who I am. And man, John, I just can't believe how many people are really taking advantage of our call today. So thank you for being on. There are Mia. If you would mute yourself, and I'm going to go ahead and mute some people here as well. So John,
might be able to do a pan mute of everybody from your end.
Yes, and I just did that.
Okay, great.
Oh, I thought I did.
Have it, and it's basically.
Okay, John. Now I hope I didn't mute you. So bear with us, guys. Yeah, because I did that. Okay, you're unmuted.
Okay.
Take it away, John.
All right. Well, today we're talking about bridging the gap, how to navigate your business through changing times. There's this wonderful quote from William Shakespeare. Sweet are the uses of adversity. Sweet are the uses of adversity. That has everything to do with the times we're in right now. So today, Brigitta and I are going to take you across the bridging the gap of uncertainty in 5 steps. And what I want to make clear to you is an important distinction, because NLP is all about language. The title is Navigating Your Business Through Changing Times, not navigating your business during changing times. Navigating through is all about the locus of control. You have more choice, more power, you have more decision ability and response ability than you thought possible. That's why that is so important. The locus of control is on you. Contrast that with managing your business or navigating your business during changing times. During, you're a victim. During, you're just hunkering down and waiting it out. So you have the locus of control is outside of you, but navigating your business through changing times, you have the locus of control. So I want to ask everyone on this call a question. Do you want to be a victor or a victim? The victors, the people that own their power, own their locus of control, are best able to take advantages of this adversity. Brigitta, why don't you take us through the bridge? You've got some great images for us to take the people through.
Absolutely. And before I do that, guys, I want to hear from you. Are you a victim or are you a victor? Thank you, Samantha. Samantha already went through Victor. Joshua, yes, come on. Share in the chat box. There's a chat on the very bottom. There's a little bubble, speech bubble, and you can click on it, opens the chat window. So share with us, are you a victim or are you a victor? I'm going to assume, John, that most people on this call, I'm going to even say everyone on this call is a victor because they are here, they're willing to learn, they're willing to open up their brain and say, you know what, I want to learn more, because eventually, and I apologize for wiping my nose all the time, I have a little bit of allergies. Eventually we're going to get out of this. So the choice is yours, and we're going to talk a little bit about choice. And I very intentionally chose the background of my green screen today for all of you victors. And you are the victors, and you're also there to create a ripple effect. So people are looking up to other people that are taking leadership positions, that are having more knowledge, and that are having more strategies that will take them out of their funk, out of their stuck state, out of their dilemma that they are in right now. So yeah, as I thought, John, everyone is a victor. So let me share my screen with you guys. And I am going to go right here. Can everyone see my screen? I'm going to go ahead and start the slideshow. And it's a very, very small little slideshow as well. As I'm not going to give you death by PowerPoint. So this is the overall bridge. And as you see on the very left-hand side, the bridge is in what? A fog. How often do we find ourselves, me included, in a fog? Now we can decide if we want to stay in the fog, in the stuck state, in the almost hopeless state, especially in a time of uncertainty as we have right now, or do I want to get out? So it starts with a conscious decision and an awareness. I'm actually stuck. Many of us are stuck in a house right now or in an apartment. That's something that is out of our control, right? Going out for a walk, keeping your physical distance to others 6 feet, that is something that you can do. We cannot undo what is happening right now. It's not in our control. So we must focus what is in our control and really maintain that focus of what is my control right now. So it starts with the awareness, okay? No one likes to be in a stuck state. Too many people are staying in a stuck state because they don't know the bridge to get the hell out of there. Then once we are aware, we can take that state, and some of you might be familiar when I say, because you've worked with me before, change one modality, change them all. A modality can be a physical way that we are being, that we're moving, that we might be sitting, that we might have our head down, or something that we're thinking or something that we're saying. So if we change one way of our modality, the others will most likely follow. So if I'm sitting like this and I have my shoulders down and everything is hopeless, what if I move my shoulders back? By changing my physiology, my vision goes up, and I'm getting out of my stuck feeling and looking upward, right? So now we're taking the step out of this hopelessness. And now we're going into the next step. Now, see, I'm not taking you from totally stuck into total bliss. That's not how it works, guys. And most people try to do that, and then they get what? Frustrated. Exactly. So taking you step by step, going into somewhat of a grim pessimism. Okay, I'm in this situation. It's not okay. I just don't know where that next step is. At this point, you don't need to know exactly. You just need to be able to take that next step. Out of that, you get the fog starting to lift as you see the background picture. You're starting to see, okay, there's more to come. The fog is starting to lift, and you're getting in somewhat of a neutral state. Let me check really quick. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen just for a second. Sorry, you guys, because there are more people wanting to come in, and I need to admit them with the way that Zoom works right now. Okay, here we go.
One thing I want to add while you're admitting those people, Brigitta, is that when you typed in you were a victor in the chat box, you are declaring it to yourself, to everyone else onto this call, to Brigitta and myself. Chatting that in and declaring you are a victor is huge.
Yes. Thank you for that, John. Absolutely. A declaration to yourself, and you can do this. We're giving you strategies that you can do every day. They're not hard. You just have to be aware that they're there, and we're giving you that awareness. So going now into that neutral state of, okay, I have a choice now. I have a choice to go back and be stuck again, and to be hopeless, and to, oh, woe is me, or I can continue to move this bridge that's behind me forward over to the side where the sun is shining. So the next step is a cautiously optimistic. Remember, we're not going from being stuck into a complete bliss. But now you're starting to see, okay, I see the sunshine. I see that there's a different way over on the other side. And it's starting to change your thought process. It's starting to change how you're talking to yourself. Your thoughts are what you are speaking to yourself. We're actually going to go more into having really good conversations on day 3, which is day after tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to go in some other things. I'm going to let John talk about that, but that was just a quick side note. So now we're going into being more optimistic. And that's also going to show how your physical, your facial features are. Are you smiling? Are your eyes more open? Are you more open to opportunities, or are you more closed and just looking at the challenges? That's a choice, guys, especially right now. Do you want to focus on the challenge that you have, or do you want to focus on the opportunities that you have? And then lastly, we're going all the way over to the empowered state to, okay, so now with all of these opportunities that I have, I might be stuck in my home, but I have a computer. You guys are all in front of it. I have opportunities to go on Facebook Lives, to go on Udemy, to go on YouTube, to learn from experts like John and myself. You are now looking at what you can do to prepare once we get out of this crisis. And you have taken the first step. Congratulations, high five. And I'd like for you to congratulate yourself in the chat box right now while I stop on sharing. So congratulations to all of you guys for being here. Back to you, John.
One thing I would like to talk about is the concept of mirroring and matching. You may be familiar with it from previous NLP trainings and may be new to you. But mirroring and matching works face-to-face, over the phone, and over the webinar. Because remember, we are hardwired for that. We will mirror and match the emotional energy and states of those around us. People buy confidence, people buy certainty. You just need to be 5% more confident, 5% more certain than the people around you, and they will buy from you. 5% more confident, 5% more certain, and people will follow you. That's about leadership. But mirroring and matching, we are hardwired for that. And one thing I'd like to mention about confidence is contagious. Confidence is even more contagious than fear is. Why? Fear is stuck. Fear feels awful. Fear feels like you're a reptile. Confidence, you're moving away from what feels bad into something that's more positive. So confidence is even more contagious than fear is. And we're all talking about getting yourself into a more resourceful state. Not in an absolute resourceful state, just a more resourceful state. And just a shift from into a more resourceful state, from confidence into more certainty, will transform everything around you. Brigitta, what'd you like to add about mirroring and matching and taking us through the home stretch?
John, I'm glad that you asked that, because in one of our NLP tribe calls, I think it was Joshua, this is our mastermind program that we have for some of our elite clients. Joshua asked, how do you build rapport if you're only on the phone? And I'm so glad that he asked that, and I answered it in that call, and I'd like to answer it now. And we're going to go through that again within the next 5 days that we still have together. But that is, you got to be flexible enough. You got to have words that will reflect the person that you're talking to. Now, that's a deeper concept that I'm not going to go in right now, but I love that question, because that is also mirror and matching. So if you are trying to mirror someone and you're not reflecting their language back, you're not building rapport with them if you only have them over the phone. Because if we go by the Moravian communication model, we have 7% is words, especially in a highly emotional state, which we are in right now. 38% is tonality and 55% is body language. 55% is over half of the rapport building portion that's missing when we're on the phone. We only have tonality and we only have words. So we're going to go through that a little bit more. I want to be mindful of your time. We're 2 minutes over, but boy, this has been fun and great. Did you guys get something out of it? Share in the chat box. What was the #1 nugget that you got out of today? And if you're on Facebook Live, go ahead and share it in our chat in the Facebook Live as well. Confidence is contagious. Thank you, Kendall. Yes. Who else? Come on, guys, don't be shy. This is your declaration right here. The importance of mirroring and matching. 5% better was really good. Yeah. You know what? Start with 1%. Go over the bridge and go 1%, 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%. That's how it goes. Some of you might be familiar with working out, and if you do just a +1, you do just one more, one crunch more, one set more, +1. When you start doing a +1 right now in anything that you can do today, not tomorrow, today, that's when you're going to really see a shift next week, next month, once we get out of this. The success that you are experiencing today is something that you did 90 days ago. I'm going to say that again. The success that you are experiencing today is something you did 90 days ago. So what are you doing today for your success 90 days out? I'd like for you to think about that, and I'm going to turn it back over to John. John, we're going to see each other tomorrow again, same time, same place.
Yes, we're going to be talking tomorrow about the process of restructuring and reinventing your business. Now, most of the people on this call are business owners and entrepreneurs. The business models have changed. Everyone's business model has changed over the last 4 weeks. So we're going to talk about restructuring and reinventing your business, your career, and your life. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. Brigitta, why don't you take us down the home stretch?
Awesome. Thank you so much. And Dan says, is that why I'm bad at golf? Dan, that is a whole nother conversation. I'm sure we can take that offline. I'd love to learn more about that. Thank you guys for being on today. See you tomorrow again at 9 o'clock Pacific time, 12 o'clock Eastern time, and any time in between. Same time, same place. We are sharing it again on Facebook Live, and you have the Zoom information. Thank you for being on. Share it with others. I know that other people can and will benefit from this. So see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. John, thank you. This was fun. Ciao, everyone.